Hi, this is Ken Go of the Oregonian, and here are 3 things I'll be watching this week in college football. First, the battle for the Pac-12 cellar. Colorado at Oregon State tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Tough game. The loser might not win another game this season. Important, I think, for the Beavers and first-year coach Gary Anderson to at least have one positive thing to point to. I like Oregon State's chances to move the ball on offense. The Beavers run it pretty well, particularly with quarterback Seth Collins on keepers. That's been a weak point for Colorado. The Buffaloes have not defended running quarterbacks well. They're banged up at linebacker. Oregon State has a chance to move the ball. I'll be particularly interested to see what kind of changes the Beavers make on offense. Backup quarterback Nick Mitchell has been getting lots of reps in practice this week. If I were the Oregon State offensive guru, and God forbid that should happen, I would think about putting Seth Collins at a different position where the Beavers could get him the ball in space. He's breathtakingly athletic. I think that might be a good way to use that athleticism. Oregon State's defense has not played particularly well either, and here the matchup might be in Colorado's favor. Sifu Liufau throws the ball pretty well. Colorado has good receivers. Should be a close game. Interesting to see who can avoid the battle at the bottom. Number 2, Utah at USC. A lot of people think Utah coach Kyle Whittingham is maybe one of the leading candidates to become USC's coach. I think USC is a very dangerous team. It's been team turmoil with all the things that have happened there in recent years. This year, of course, Coach Steve Sarkisian left the team to treat a drinking problem and then was fired as coach. Once again, USC is working with an interim coach. However, the rest of the coaching staff is all in place. The players are very good. I think this is a dangerous game for Utah, an important one for the Utes to win if they want to be considered a college football playoff team at the end of the season. And lastly, locally, the big story in college football, of course, has been the Portland State Vikings, 5-1 under Coach Bruce Barnum, who had his interim tag lifted. Barney Ball is sort of taking the park blocks by storm. This week, the Vikings travel to Cal Poly by bus, 4-day trip and all from the time they leave to the time they get back. But Bruce Barnum has the Vikings playing well. They'll be up against. It's a tough game again. Of course, they're up against Cal Poly. Former PSU coach Tim Walsh runs a wishbone variant with all kinds of double and triple options off of what they do. Very tough defense to defend, particularly on a 1-week prep. If the Vikings win this one, I think they got a really good shot at making the FCS playoffs. So this is Ken Go. These are the 3 things I'll be watching this week in college football.